So I'm sitting there smoking at the park and this lady walks by. My first instinct is just to look away and mind my own business because I was taught that it is rude to stare. But then I'm like, okay, but if I did look, then what was you gonna do about it? So I opened my eyes and looked, and oh my god. So it was this homeless lady who I had seen walking around that park before, but this particular time that I saw her was different because she was like limping and quivering, and she had no shoes on, no socks on, just an oversized t-shirt. And the t-shirt was like super dirty, and like she also had her teeth were like sticking out of her mouth, and it looked like she just like had been beat up, honestly. There was no blood, but it did look like she was roughed up and just not in good shape. Like she's like limping and like groaning as she's walking by me. And so I froze because I was like, oh, I just took a hit of my joint. Yay, I'm about to green out. So I'm sitting there greening out for a second, and then I snap out of it and I'm like, oh my god, wait, this lady is not okay. My first instinct was to run up to her and be like, oh my god, are you okay? But honestly, like, I used to live in San Francisco. I've had someone on drugs in the middle of the street call me the F slur. One time I was on a walk and this lady who was on the sidewalk was like, if you walk by this corner one more fucking time, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Okay, this is a public sidewalk, by the way, but let me just walk away before she really beats the fuck out of me. Girl, honestly, I've had too many crazy experiences. I'm not about to walk up to Arena Moments lady, I'm sorry. But I was like, what's the next thing that I could do that could help? Because I'm watching her walk through the park and everyone's just ignoring her, looking the other way. And so then I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, honestly, should I just mind my own business too, for real, and continue smoking my joint and then go back home? But then I'm watching her limp through the park and I'm like, no. Just because everyone else is doing the wrong thing doesn't make it okay. So I sit down and go on Google. If I call the police on an injured homeless lady, will they actually help her for real, or are they just gonna cause problems? Because in my mind, I'm like, will they even help her if she doesn't have like health insurance or something? Like, she looks like she needs help, so I'm just looking for someone who can specifically help her. It's a toss-up of whether or not they'd help her because you don't know this lady, you don't know if she's on drugs, you don't really know anything about her, so it really depends on how the situation goes with the police. So then I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Okay, not calling the police then, I guess. What are some non-police homeless help emergency numbers that I can call them? There are 3 results matching your criteria in your area with the phone numbers and the name of the organizations right next to it. Remember this for later on in the video. So I call the first number.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
So I call the second number. Okay, this one is called Freedom Help Homeless Hotline Organization, whatever. Hi, you've reached the voicemail of blah 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 organization. Please leave a message at the tone. So then I left a voicemail and I repeated the description of the lady that I said earlier on in the video, and I was like, please also do not call me back about this. Like, I have too much going on in my life to really give a fuck about another bitch like that for you to be calling me, updating. Oh, can you please give me more information? Can you come down to the like what? Can we have a more accurate, detailed description? Bitch, like, all you had to do is answer the phone. You can even do that, and if you come to the park and don't find her, then that's just is what it is. But please do help her. Please help her. Please help. Please, please, please. Bye. Thank you. By the way, I'm not trying to make a joke out of this. It was actually really scary in the moment. The only reason I'm talking about this is because, like, I don't know, it's just like life updates. Like, oh my god, this crazy thing happened the other day. I do think the irony of the situation is kind of funny, though. I will say, like, damn, I can't even smoke in peace, like, without some drama happening. Like, it's like, dang, can I ever just catch a break? Like, what? Can you catch a break whole time I'm the homeless lady who just limped past you, no pants on, no shoes on, gasping for air, but you're talking about, can you catch a break? You better call that third number on that Google search and get me some help, bitch. First of all, I'm not gonna be too many more bitches. Second of all, this is not what happened in real life when this story actually happened. Now that you see some cameras, you're trying to pop it, trying to get some publicity, a quick 15 minutes of fame, but this is not what happened during the story time. Bitch, you were all the way over there. There was a father and a daughter who you walked by. Father gonna pull his daughter close closer to him when they walk by you, talking about, oh, come on, honey, don't look, just come this way. Bitch, what you need to be doing is popping it on them. Actually, I'm just your intrusive thought, magnified by the fact that you're smoking weed right now. I don't exist, and my only job is to make you feel worse about the situation, even though you're doing the best that you can as a human being who's just showing concern for another human being trying to get her help. Oh wow, so I just popped it on the injured homeless lady for no reason. On camera, in front of everyone. Now I'm gonna go back over there like I was when this actually happened in real life, and I'm gonna be injured, and maybe one day someone will help me. Who knows if it'll be you or not. Since you're too busy arguing with intrusive thoughts while I'm over here limping across and being injured, I hope one day someone shows concern, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go back over there. So I said, okay, I'm dialing that third number on the Google search immediately. Tell me why when I called the number, it was the police. I was like, the police? But I could have sworn on Google, it said that this number was attached to a completely different organization. So how is this the police? And then the police were like, no, this is the police. How can we help you? Long story short, the operator person on the other line was so rude. He kept interrupting me and he was talking with such a cold demeanor. It was just like, this is why I didn't want to talk to the police, because you're kind of a dick. Like, you're kind of proving my point. Like, I'm over here in honest to God stress and panic because one, I'm high, but also two, I just watched someone hobble past me and she was like an old black lady. Like, I was like, oh my God, no, we cannot have this old lady on the streets like this, limping across, no shoes on. I was just a lot. So I finally make it home and I'm like, I am exhausted. Today drained me. As soon as I lie down, before I can even take a moment to catch my breath, I'm confronted by more problems. Excuse me, we are your unwashed dishes from earlier this morning and last night. You need to wash us immediately, or else there will be serious ramifications. I don't know who you think you're talking to, popping it in my face, talking about serious. I'm talking to you, bitch! It was in that moment that I knew I was gonna have to beat this bitch up. Oh wow, they are really fighting. I'm gonna go record this. Me. Ate that. Uppercut. Okay. Break it up. Dishes, you go over there. Cammy, you go over there. I want a good round 2. And Cammy, let's put a little bit more energy into this one, okay? Here, this might help. Caffeine pill? Mm-hmm. You got this. Yay! Do you want to try the new stuff for this next round? Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna draw some poses that I have here on my computer. I'm not gonna show you them though because I'm like naked in them and you didn't pay for that. I am gonna draw them though and I'll show you that. I'm nervous because I haven't really been drawing like that ever since this semester ended. 1 minute per pose. Not crazy about it, but it's fine. That's just how it looks at the beginning. I'll come back to it after I'm done. That one actually turned out pretty good. Can you even see? Okay, I gave them a little bit more detail. Now is the fun part. Shading time. I lost my glasses, you guys. I fucking can't find my glasses anywhere. I swear I just left them in the car, and then I went back down to the car and they weren't there. So I'm like, did someone go into my car? My car locks automatically, so I don't be like locking it myself, and I just rely on the fact that it's gonna lock automatically. But maybe one time it didn't, and then someone like went in my car and stole my glasses. That would be some bum ass shit. That would be some bum ass behavior, to steal someone's glasses out of their car. Like, you're crazy for that. There's this guy who lives in my building who I have a friend crush on, but we never say hi. We like smile sometimes. Like, I saw him when I was getting my art stuff out of my car. We looked at each other and then he immediately looked down at his phone, which I can't take personally because I be doing that too. Anyway, this is these are my sketches for the day. I usually don't like to draw on camera, so I'm surprised I even did this. Comment baddie group if you made it this far in the video. Also, I found my glasses. They were under the driver's seat in my car. Anyway, I just wanted to make a short little video. There honestly wasn't even gonna be a video this week, and then I started working on that fight scene first, and then randomly that thing with that lady happened earlier this week, and so I was like, okay, I definitely have to make a story time about that. But that's not really something that I would want to make like a dedicated story time video about. So I just combined that and the fight scene video. I was like, let me just draw, because I haven't drawn in a while and I haven't shown illustrations in a video in a couple weeks. So I was like, let me just kill two birds with one stone. And that's how this video was born. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. I don't really have much to say today, aside from everything I already said. I hope you guys have a great week, and thank you guys so much for 10K. Thank you guys for all of the love and support. I am so excited to keep creating and sharing it with you guys. You know, just a reminder, stay respectful, don't be a weird bitch. 99% of you guys are cool and reasonable and sane, but there is like a 1% of people, like there's like very few comments where someone will comment something on my videos, because now like older videos are getting popular, so like more people are seeing them. Someone will comment some weird shit or like get like way too like wrapped up in like what happened in the story, and they'll comment like a paragraph like hating on me, and it'll be like, bitch, like this has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You don't know me. You don't know the people who I'm talking about. You weren't there. This doesn't affect your life at all. Like, you don't need to be getting upset about it at all. Like, this doesn't matter to anyone, especially not true. Thank you guys, though, for being so cool. And I love you guys. And I'll see you in my next video.